Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. This is a webinar from Talkable on hacks for boosting referral revenue. For those of you who are new to referral marketing and those who have referral programs but are not happy with the results, this would be a great addition to your knowledge based on our team's best practices. I'm Eugene, Marketing Manager, and let me introduce today's speaker, Veronica. Veronica is a head of customer growth in Talkable. She works with customers to ensure that each of them create high-performing referral programs, focusing on strong ROI performance and referral revenue, along with integrated user experience for end consumers. And she's been working here for 4.5 years already. Outside the work, she's a phenomenal baker and adventurer, having lived on 5 continents. So Veronica, let's dive right in.
Thank you for the introduction, and hey to everybody. Glad to be here and excited to share a number of insights with you guys. First off, wanted to share the ecosystem of solutions that Talkable offer, being able to customize and personalize the experience depending on who is on your site, including, of course, referral marketing promotions, which is what we're talking about today, but also capturing phone numbers and emails, along with creating loyalty or an engagement from customers that's been with you for a while. Cool. Just highlighting some of our customers. We work with a broad set of different customers across various industries and are able to customize and work specifically with brands within different industries to ensure that all of them have successful programs and see good performance through referrals specifically. So how does referral works? How does referral work? It offers shoppers rewards for referring a friend. So basically, when someone is on site, they see an offer. If they share it with a friend, the friend shops and buys, and then and gets a reward. And then, of course, the original advocate, who was the original share, gets the reward again, and hopefully they come back and shop. So you create that loyalty and get that loop as well. So it's a win-win for everybody. The advocate who shares, the friend who's a new customer getting introduced to a cool brand, and of course you as well, acquiring new customers. We work in a way to look at various campaign placements to create an ability to have referral as an integrated part of your business. That includes an account dashboard, usually behind login, same place where someone would check their order status and so forth, and a standalone landing page where you can drive traffic, a post-purchase pop-up, which is right after the order confirmation page, a widget very visible on site, and then we also offer a Gleam bar, which allows customers that have an active reward to see it on site.
I have a question here.
Sure.
So I imagine this could be a lot to add at your website all at once, especially if you haven't had experience with referral programs. So maybe there's a type of placement that's kind of basic or works better than others that you can start with.
We definitely recommend all customers that launch a referral program through Talkable to launch with all of these recommended placements, because it creates a more holistic experience and they play different roles. The floating widget certainly has a more visible placement on site, but the landing page is also key, which is what we're going to dive more into today on how to increase on-site promotions and off-site promotions. So they play very different roles. So certainly we recommend that that all of our customers utilize all of these placements.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
Cool. Wanted to just quickly take you through the journey in more detail. So first up is that the advocate, the user on site that knows you and your brand, that we ask them to sign up, and then they have various abilities to share depending on what works for your customer segment and what device they're on. They can typically share, for example, through email, through social media, through text messaging as well. And then when the friend receives that, they're led to what we call a claim page where we ask for their email. And then assuming they're a new customer or whatever the settings are, we give them a coupon code that they can then use on their first purchase. And then the final step is rewarding the advocate, which typically is done via email, but can also be done via text messaging if you work with a text messaging provider. Cool. And so benchmarks for program performance. So we tend to see that if referral is acquiring new customers, the way we look at it is to see from the top of the funnel throughout the process, what are the stats looking like? How does that compare to industry benchmarks, and how can we then optimize ongoing? We tend to see an advocacy rate, meaning the percentage of users who share the referral link after seeing the option to do that, is about 4 to 11%. The share rate is 1.4, meaning you share about half the people share with more than one person. We then see the on-site conversion for these friends that come in through referral tends to be 13 to 30%, which of course would tend to be much higher than conversions from other channels. So that tend to give a referral revenue lift of 3%. And so you can see an example brand that has an advocacy of 10%, a share rate of 1.2, on-site conversions of 25%. That gives them a 300,000 in revenue from referral. So this is an example. Of course, depends on size of business, but we tend to see that enterprise brands have an ROI of 42x, which compared to other marketing channels tends to be a very strong ROI. Cool. So I want to dive into a couple of different things. One of the problems that we often see is that a referral program doesn't bring as much revenue as we expected. And so if someone comes to us with that kind of problem, things that we do to try and resolve it is, does it get enough attention and traffic? Does it offer the right rewards and incentives? Does it have the right time, place, and targeting? And of course, we have lots of other things we can test and try within the product through our A/B test suite. What we're going to focus on today is, does it get enough attention? What are best practices when it comes to program promotion? So I want to take you through on-site placement and then email promotion as well. So on-site placement, here are a couple of examples of homepage CTAs from Create and Catch. You can see on desktop and on mobile, specialized depending on device, very strong placement here that's very visible, clear messaging, and then call to action, which is a great way to ensure visitors to site know about the referral program. Similarly, including referral in the header and in the footer, again, very clear messaging, speaking about what is the offer, what are you going to get, are ways to ensure we have visibility of the referral program. Besides that, we have a banner CTAs, so depending on your side, what works best for you. And so here you can see a block used on Lulu's website. Homepage widgets and banners can bring a 50% uplift in referral revenue whenever added and it wasn't there previously. Cool. Lastly, when we speak about on-site placement, in the account page or the account portal is a strong placement as well. Usually very engaged and loyal customers will visit their account portal, and so ensuring that referral has a key position there is crucial as well. Similar And similar here, behind login for society sex, an example of refer a friend and earn $10 on the track my order page is another key placement where we see referral performs very well. Besides the on-site placements, I want to walk through email placements, which are key for referral performance and ensuring visibility as well. So we recommend sending monthly or at least quarterly dedicated emails. And so here are two examples, again, very clear messaging and pointing to what is the offer. Dedicated emails can bring a 3% uplift in referral revenue.
I actually have a remark here. I can imagine that marketers could be resistant of adding just one more email or a couple of emails to their calendars. So maybe you can share some best practices or results you're seeing from emails like this. Yeah,
sure. Certainly understand that we don't want to overwhelm email receivers with the same messaging again and again. That's also why we don't recommend sending this every day or every week. And so depending on the cadence of other emails, once a month or once a quarter, but I do think engaging customers that you already have, and loyal customers will have subscribed to your email list, that they know you have a referral program, and you keep it top of mind, that they're aware they can share and earn rewards that way.
So maybe once a month or so.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. The other piece of it is utilizing existing marketing emails, as you just mentioned, Eugene, that most brands send out lots of marketing emails already, utilizing them and adding specific CTAs to the referral program that can then be a reminder to ensure that customers know you have a program, and they can engage and share that way. Another piece is using transactional emails. And so this is essential as well. Typically, customers are super engaged, and these emails have high open and view rates, as customers are excited to see what products they're about to receive. And so for that reason, including referral there is a key way to drive visibility impressions as well. Besides that, a couple of additional placements primarily focused on social media, using Instagram stories. Here you can see an elaborate story, and this is of course a newer medium than email. And so depending on your segment, do you have a large following on Instagram, then of course showing referral or posting stories about referral there makes sense as well.
This is such a cool idea. I just placing the referral offer in stories seems like a very good placement for this offer. Do you have some results to share how this works?
Yeah, so it certainly depends on the following that the brand has on social media and on Instagram. What we can see is that any engagement that we get for to the referral program that comes, and we can see it's tagged from an Instagram story, tends to have super high share rate and advocacy, and perform very well. But of course, the volume will depend on the following that a given brand has on Instagram.
Yeah, thanks.
Social posts. So these are organic posts in these examples also perform well, but of course depends again on social media following and who your customer base is, depending on where they're active. And then paid social, in this case, this was a specific targeting of customers that had referral credit that they hadn't used. So also a way to increase engagement and visibility. Cool. So that was the primary focus. So if the referral program isn't driving enough revenue, then what do you do? One of the things is certainly to look at visibility. I wanted to, just as a bonus, show you a couple of new referral campaigns as well. So still within referral, thinking about email collection. So if that's a key element for your business, using referral for customers to share and get friends to sign up for you to collect more emails is an option. Product sharing, allowing customers to share a specific product they know their friend will love rather than a brand overall, can be a very strong way to personalize the program. Name sharing is specifically key for influencers, and being able to share your name and having your friends or followers look you up by name and get the reward is another way to personalize the experience of referring. Running sweepstakes, increasing sharing in a given time period throughout the year because you're running a sweep is a cool way to increase engagement and visibility. Running friends and family programs, and lastly, the ability to have stackable rewards, which is only available for Shopify at this point, but or depending on your platform can be scoped, but the stackable rewards allow customers to use multiple codes for their next purchase if they've referred multiple friends. So that's really cool for customers as well. Awesome. I think that was all I had. So time for some questions, Eugene, if that's the next step.
Yeah. Thank you, Veronica. That was super helpful and super interesting. Well, we have 2 questions from our followers. So first one is, how does other discounts on the website influence referral program? Any best practices for this?
That's a great question. And other discounts certainly do impact how referral perform. In the scenarios where we have run referral programs where there has been very limited amount of offers and promotions on site besides the referral offer, the program tends to have a very strong presence, and it tends to be a very strong method of acquiring new customers. That being said, of course, lots of brands run other promotions and discounts. And so what we typically recommend is to ensure that the referral offer is the strongest on site, simply because we're asking your site visitors and your loyal customers to share your brand. And so we want to make sure that what they're sharing is special, and what they're receiving for these customer acquisitions is a strong offer as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense, that you want to make focus on referral program and make the biggest discount. Okay, and the second one is, are there any brands, types of products, or even industries that just don't get result from referral program?
Mm-hmm. Also a very good question, and we definitely have some that come in and are worried about how will referral work for them. Our approach is to have a very hands-on managed experience with all of our customers, and we optimize and personalize the program for each brand to make sure that it works in your case and with your customers.
Mm-hmm.
And so, as I showed a few in the beginning, right, we work across industries such as food and beverage, beauty, fashion, home goods, education. So
Mm-hmm.
I would say it depends on the approach, but if you come in with an open mind and want it to work, we'll definitely use our best practices to make sure that happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess that's all for questions. Thank you, Veronica.
Sure,
it was awesome.
My pleasure.
Yeah, please share with us your feedback and questions if you have. You can email them to us through marketing@talkable.com or in the comment section. And thank you for listening. Bye.